manifesta here. All hail the gods and goddesses. As you can tell, I'm feeling Mars energy. Feeling now it's Moon in Scorpio, and I'm feeling the power. So I want to share some more magic money. Now I've been working on this spell for years. See, some things you put it out, you let go. You put it out. So I think of taking a little imaginary pickaxe to the mountain. Just so, long story short, probably 8 years ago, around 2007, I got a check for $13. I was praying to God, the gods. I mean, that was in a really bad time in my life. But I always believed, and that's the thing, I believe. You have to believe. I got a check for $13. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have nothing, when you wash up on the beach, like the tower, that card in the tower, where you have nothing. You don't have a nail file. You don't have a penny. You're lucky you got your clothes. That was my first time I manifested from nothing, from just here, I knew it, and I knew it was an answer to my prayers. So, of course, over the years, things have gotten significantly better. Thank you, Mars, Aphrodite, Juno, Jupiter, Yahweh, for hearing me. Hecate, Athena, I'm really just in such a huge gratitude mode, and you have to be thankful. Even when things are rough, you've got to count your blessings, because that energy is huge. So, Saturn, I received a check in the mail for $113. So there you go, the 13. 13 is my lucky number. Some people, whatever. 666 is 6 is my lucky number. It is what it is. I don't put the negative on it. But I knew, I've been thinking about my sister. My sister asked me for some help, and I'm like, okay. And that worry, I'm not floating around, on the clouds yet. I mean, that's what I want to talk about today. After that first manifestation of that check, I read in another book of mine about getting a check from nowhere. Now, like I said, I've been working on this particular spell for years because now this is not a real check yet, but if you believe it, you can achieve it. So this is what I am going to manifest. I know it. I feel it. It's going to happen. Because this came on Saturday, and I'm not even going to question it. I'm just going to deposit and say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because now I'm going to be able to help my sister with her jewelry making kit. So, thank you. And I cannot stress enough how this is real. This is real. just like, and over the weekend, just, I love the new moon. All hail He-Cat. I'm really feeling He-Cat today too, probably because it's a Mars and Scorpio, and I got all that wild energy. Woo! And a little wild. This. And this is real. Real. Now, I made a copy of this check, and I'm putting it with my future check, because this was real 3D, but it came from the ether. So I'm putting it on top of my, what I want to be my future check, because this came in the mail too out of nowhere. This one isn't real, this one is, but I'm combining them, because these are going to stack up, baby. And Earth, thank you, Dimitri, Persephone. My husband gave me his new business card, and I found this when I was out walking, so I put it over it. So there's, once again, there's this whole spider web of intricacy of letting go and putting energy. You just got to learn when to go with the flow. When you feel the fire, like today, before some more magic money came, Bruce Lee, first you master the physical, then you master the spiritual. Well, this morning I was feeling my scorpion energy, and I was working out really hard. And when I work out, that's another thing. When I'm working out, whatever it is I'm doing, yoga, weightlifting, whatever it is I'm doing, running, I focus on my physical, my inner being, but I also focus on seeing myself a millionaire. Now, some people say, go with stuff you believe you can achieve. Hey, that's great. And on the days the energy is, more towards the dark side of the moon, where you need to focus more on breaking, then I kind of take it down a notch and just let go of these big future manifestation, because I don't want to say it's a dream, because it really can happen. Really. I was so, I can't, it's a feeling you can't even describe. When you have, when my great spirit of the frog totem has reached out and brought it to me from nowhere. When you're, it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like fire. You feel this fire in your soul. You feel the fire. Like I am. I'm on cloud 9, and I'm trying to stay focused. Okay. So, yes, I was trying to explain. It's always yin and yang. There's always a cycle and a flow, and then that's the number one thing besides believing. 100% in your mind, believing it will happen. Not if, not maybe, I hope, I will. Like, I will lose that 25 pounds now. I'm talking about, obviously, I don't need to lose 25 pounds now, but in 2010, I got the tragic news about my mother, and man, that was a horrible year. I bloated out. I started drinking. Anyways, but while I was working out, when I finally snapped out of it, my mom's spirit came along and kicked me in the butt.